Good afternoon, everybody. Thank you for the introduction. I'm Greg Bird, Managing Director of Kolbus UK, and alongside me here today is Arran Sethi, who's the Director of Sales for Kolbus UK. Over the next 10 minutes, I'd just like to give you some background on Kolbus. We're a new entrant into the corrugated world, and when I say new, 12, 13 years, but there's more to Kolbus than that. We're 250 years old, and that's something I'd like to talk about. We'll also be talking to you about our ethos, what's important to us as a business, and why we might make a suitable supplier to your business. And finally, we will talk about some new machines, which hopefully will be beneficial to you all. So, wrong way. Kolbus. Headquarters of Kolbus and its main manufacturing site, based in Arran, northwest Germany, close to Hanover, and is on the very same site that the first iron was cast by Kolbus back in 1775 by Augustus Kolbus. We remain a family business 250 years later, almost 250 next year. But even back then, we had a reputation for high quality engineering. The land you see behind me, this was gifted to the family Kolbus at the turn of the 18th century by the King of Prussia in respect of the high quality products that we produced for the King of Prussia. Now, namely, they were cannonballs for the Prussian army, but nevertheless. Fortunately, things have moved forward, and in the last 100 years, the business has grown substantially as a result of success in the print finishing market. And for the last 100 years, we've earned an excellent reputation for our engineering and dedication to customer support. However, just over 10 years ago, we made the decision to move to a new market sector, and that was the corrugated sector. Over those 10 years, it's now become the largest sector for us in terms of machinery manufacture. So no longer are we concentrating on bookbinding machinery and magazine production equipment. We're now concentrating on corrugated equipment. So, ethos. Regardless of the industry we serve, our ethos has remained the same since 1775. We proudly oversee all processes within manufacture. That stems from design, our own foundry, component manufacture, and machine assembly. All these elements are critical, and we are conscious that we do not reduce the quality in any way. And to touch on the people side of things today, people are absolutely integral to the business. There is an additional and critical part of Kolbus which also complements the manufacturing, and that's our customer service. It's interesting today that we spoke about AI and how we can involve this into customer service and enhance our relationships. Actually, I think all of that is important, and we're concentrating on that at Kolbus. However, what's also important is the people factor, and that's the factor that somebody's on the end of the phone when you've got a problem at 9 o'clock at night. Wherever you are in the world, someone will speak to you and talk you through the issue, and that is important to us. Kolbus has multiple wholly owned subsidiaries around the world, of which Kolbus UK is indeed one, where in addition to the technical sales, we house spare parts for all our equipment, UK-based field technicians, and that important guy or girl on the end of the phone, should you wish to have some help. That's not the next slide. Equipment malfunction.
We'll see if we can advance it for you.
Next slide, please.
Thank you, Arran. Okay.
It's coming. Hey, you might be off the hook, Arran.
Yeah, you might
Got
be.
away with that, haven't I?
Here we go. We got it coming. Sorry about that. My job.
We'll get there.
So finally, nearly got there without any mistakes. But finally, I'd like to hand over to Arran in a second. I've spoke about our quest for engineering excellence, our reliance on our people, our value that we have on our people, and I hope that's been of some interest to explain who we are as the new guys in the playground of the corrugated industry, and hopefully we can help support your business. So, over to you, Arran.
Next slide, please. Thanks, Greg. Yes. Good afternoon, everyone. I just wanted to say how proud and privileged we are to be here in front of you today. So thank you very much for the spotlight, Tim. It's great. My role here is to talk to you about the technicalities about two of our flagship products. The RD Flexo rotary die cutter, that's our German manufactured rotary die cutter, and also our UK manufactured short run box making machine. So I'm going to start with a 2-minute video of an installation from the US a couple of years ago now. Thank you. So we understand that we are in a very competitive marketplace. So it begs the question, why should you consider Kolbus? What is different about us? Greg touched on the fact that Kolbus obviously have a steep history in manufacturing excellence. What we've done with this machine is we've started with a blank piece of paper. So we believe that we have the most modern open-close rotary die cutting machine on the marketplace today that uses all of the latest technology. So we are finding that we're holding industry standard print registrations over a number of printing sections, whether that's top or bottom, and we are doing that at the highest speeds possible. So a little bit more of my background, but Autobox, short-run box making, is a name synonymous with short-run box making around the world. Some of you in here might have even started your businesses with a 2-pass box maker and slitter on the left-hand side over here. Some of you might have one packed away in the corner right now for a rainy day or to sort out the nuisance jobs. But some of you, I know, a lot of you in here today have more of our modern machines, which are earning high margin, producing high margin boxes. So, what is unique about our BXM? Our BXM, again, has been built using a blank piece of paper. It is a modular design, and ultimately, what we found in the industry is that the industry is demanding a more quality machine. So the creasing aspect, the slitting aspect. One of the unique things about this machine is that we can multi-out across a width of a stock board. So if you have an on-demand job that needs to leave the door within 24, 48 hours, we can set up this machine to produce 3 boxes out across the width. Now, multi-out is not unique to the industry, but what is unique about what we have done is we have automated the process completely. So our outer slotting knives are set up automatically. If you were producing 3 0201 boxes, we would set up 6 crease wheels completely automatically, 4 slitting knives to separate between boxes 1, 2, and 3, and also oversized board removing the width waste. One of the things that we brought to market is a waste management system, and that is our waste shredder in the middle of the machine. And I think these photos are quite striking for any of you that know the old Autobox as to how far we have come in that time. So not only can we convert from E-flute through to AAA material, we can multi-out across the width of a stock board whilst managing waste successfully. And one of our other unique selling points of this machine, please, Mr. Bird, is the inline digital print. So the image on the right-hand side is a printer which has a size of 140 millimeters. And what's really interesting about this is that you can set up, whether you have 1 head through to 8 heads, you can set them up to print individually, or they can combine together. And in this example on the left-hand side, they can form together, combine together, or stitch to produce, in this example, 420 millimeter width printing area by unlimited length. So obviously, when you talk about short to medium run lengths, everyone has a different definition of what is a short run length. For us, for me, it is anything from around 1 through to 1,000, possibly 2,000. Inline digital print obviously removes all of the stereos, all of the set times, and all of the clean down time. So we can produce high margin boxes extremely quickly. Next slide, please. So ultimately what we have done here is we have brought to market an all-in-one box making machine that from in-feed through to out-feed is as automated and as efficient as possible. So by doing this, we have removed as many touch points as possible. By touch points, I mean, have you ever timed how long it takes to get your board to the front of a machine, off the back of another machine, and onto another machine? There's considerable time lost here. So we have brought to market a machine that all of that is done within the one machine, giving you, the customer, the ability to say yes to more jobs, knowing that they can be done quickly, efficiently, effectively, and thus earning you more money. Which is the goal. And I think I'll just finish on this point, is that we do fly the flag for UK manufacturing. We are a proud UK manufacturer as well as a German manufacturer. And I think over the lifespan of your machine, if this is a machine that's going to be at the heart of what you do within your short to medium run sector, I just think that over the lifespan of this machine, it is completely invaluable that to have that support available to you as often as possible.
Thank you, Arran. So I'd just like to round up by saying thank you for your time. I hope that's been of interest, both the history of the company and what we're doing going forward, both in the long run with the RD and the shorter run with the BX Motion. There'll be more things to see at Drupa. Come along and see us. We'd love to meet and chat. And similarly this evening, if there's any more information you need from either Arran or myself, just collar us either over dinner or in the bar or whenever, and we'd love to help. Thanks for your time.
Thank you.